So next fight, we have the return of Gabriel Bonfim versus Ange Loosa, the Bon Fraud himself. He's coming back for more. Let's look at the odds for this fight. We have Bonfim at minus 310, open up at minus 450. So obviously, a lot of people got Bon Frauded, and they're going with the Ange Loosa train this week. Um, Man, I can't bring myself to do that, honestly. Pick here will be Bonfim. Loosa, I mean, okay, he has a 90% takedown defense. I mean, that's a pretty surprising stat when you look at it, right? But if you look at that stat, it's a bit misleading. I think that he's faced mostly strikers in the UFC thus far. And in his last fight, Brian Battle landed a takedown on him. Brian Battle is not a takedown artist at all. And so I think that Bonfim will be the best grappler that Loosa has faced in the UFC. And I think that commitment to the takedown game and the submission, the grappling game, and really that skill that Bonfim has, this guy has like 12 submission victories out of his 15 wins, right? So I think he's going to lead him to landing takedowns on Loosa. And Bonfim's just a relentless submission specialist. I mean, he will even pull guard to lock in a submission. Pulls gilly a lot. So yeah, I mean, in addition to Bonfim's submission skills, he has good takedowns. You guys just see, man, he pretty much was throwing around Nicholas Dalby in the first round, was definitely winning that fight. But obviously, everyone saw what happened to him later on in the fight, right? He has major cardio issues, pretty much just gassed himself to death and lost that fight against Dalby. This will also be in elevation, which is another concern. Having said that, I mean, Loosa, while he is durable, he has some cardio issues himself. He does slow down later on in the fight. I think that that should help mitigate some of Bonfim's own suspect gas tanks. So I'm going with Bonfim to find the submission here. Minus 310. I mean, that's to me, um, man, I keep on remembering him as a parlay piece against Dalby, and I don't know if I can go back to that well quite yet, but if I were to play him, I do like the submission line. I mean, minus 110. It's not the juiciest line, obviously, but I do think that he's going to find the submission at some point. If this goes to decision, I mean, I would be very worried because I could see a world where he gets outgrinded by Loosa, especially since Loosa is pretty durable. So yeah, I'm going with the submission here, but I don't know if I trust him as a parlay piece, especially after what happened and all the factors that I laid out.